Hello all, Sabello here. So I did say on the last video that we was going to do a streak together. So let's jump into it. I've got our rank pretty low through the campaign C, whatever you want to call it. So okay, now it's a multiplayer mode. We have to go into this battle here, lose the battle, then we're going to go into fight and trigger the streak. Okay, so let's see what streak we're going to get. That's for Tenacious Thieves. Yeah, okay, we've got no thieves anyway, but okay, let's fight. Now, I haven't tried streaking since being a Pirate War 9. This could be a bit more difficult because, you know, generally Pirate War 7s defend their bases better than the next type of Pirate War, say 6, 5, 4, 3, so on and so forth. So, you know, this could be a bit of a struggle. So maybe we're going to see a different way that we're going to have to start streaking. Maybe when you get to higher level gameplay that you have to actually start beating bases properly. And at the moment, through going through it, it actually looks like this could be the case. You know, it could be using half an army of bucks and gunners. But look, we have one here, finally. And the good thing about this is sometimes you can try and pick off some resources while you're doing this. Now, the art to this is trying to use the minimal amount of troops possible. But, you know, we're going to be gemming, so, you know, 5 troops. Use the ability there. There's not really anything I could target. Everything's in the middle, always collectors. So, you know, I don't think I'm going to be able to snipe any resources off this guy. Plus, it looks like it's a storage raid, so, you know, I'd have to get quite a few bunkers, say, from this direction. Builders' hearts, cannons there. It's just not going to be feasible. Okay, so this is going to fall down in a second. Now, we might be able to get some of this grog, maybe, if they're going to target that way. I don't know how much is there. A few thousand. We call it tax collecting. You know, let them go forward a little bit more and do this as well yourself. Make sure you get the most out of these troops. So they're going to die. We know that anyway. Just let them go their own little path. And now we've got some grog off this gentleman. A few collectors. Not loads, but, you know, 44,000. Can't grumble. 44,000 more than we would have if we hadn't have took them. And, you know, it's more than cover the cost of our 5 gunners. 1 minute 40. You know, if you don't spend gems, just sit here and wait the 1 minute 40 or use Legendary Pirates, whatever you choose. But this is the way I'm doing it. We're going to gem it, so, you know, I don't want to sit here forever. We are recording, so let's get going. That's for Witch Doctors. So you start to learn the icons, exactly what they're for. Now, the most time-consuming part is not actually taking out the base, it's actually finding the correct base to take on. Again, you know, there's a mortar there. There's a bunker there. Plus the Mystic Mortar is going to, you know, make your troops get stunned a bit, so they're going to be standing there. That's not an ideal base. We want one that's, you know, exposed. Not one of these that's near the edge of the walls. It's no good whatsoever to us. So we've got to be patient. Unfortunately, you know, I'm not a very patient person, but we have to be patient. Okay, so looking at this one, can we see any defences? So there's a little baby cannon now. Unfortunately, the ship's there. The guild ship, there is a little gap there, which means we'd have to take out the mortar, which means we'd have to take out the gun tower, but means we've got to take out the lighthouse, the grog storage, the academy. You know, if you had quite a bit of loot there, then maybe it'd be worth it, but it's not. It's not feasible. There was a little gap there next to the guild ship, but still it'd be too much hassle. There's a little bit here where you can see a little water line. You can actually deploy along there if you want to. There's a cannon there. It's level 11, I think, maybe 12. Gun tower over there. Is there anything else around? Maybe. Very clever, because the water's not here, unfortunately, which means I'd have to come around a long way. Again, it looks easier than what it is. We can't go for it because the ship's in the way. So a lot of people do that. It's quite annoying. And, you know, I can't really talk myself because, you know, my pirate always sort of protected, but not protected. If I was someone wanting to snipe my base, I'd be quite frustrated as well. So where's all these Pirate 11s that want a free shield? I'm here. I'm here, right. We should be able to take this on if we deploy. Let's make sure there's no little cannons hiding behind the ship. The bunkers are facing that way. Okay, that's fine. So if we deploy about here, we should be able to take out the lighthouse. Then our troops should focus onto the pirate hull. Again, have a little look around, see if there's any resources. Obviously, they're not. They're all inside the base. So let's get on. Let's use 5 gunners here. And as I said, they'll take out the lighthouse. Then they'll turn on to the pirate hull, like so. Use their ability. And obviously, that's how you can tell that you can see the cannons there in the ship. So obviously, that's sort of the direction. They're not... Oh! Fat thumb syndrome. Never mind, doesn't matter. Yeah, but generally, you know, I was trying to show you there roughly where the cannon can shoot you from. So, you know, that's fine. We're done. We come out of that. There we go. Go 2 gems, no problem. We don't care. We'll try and go up to 30 if we can. As I said, if on the last video, if you want to, just do like 6 lots of 5 streaks. And although you're only going to get bandit chests do give you half decent rewards. So why not? Maybe you're getting a few sneak attacks in at work or school or on a lunch break or just after dinner, whatever. Just make sure you get those attacks in. 5 minimum to get a chest, remember. So it has to be 5. This is no good to us. Again, we're just going to sit here. Oh, and where's this pirate hall hiding? Somewhere. Here. Okay. Careful, because the Grand Panna should be out of range. I think it's just going to go to about there. The range, maybe around here. So you sort of got to learn the Grand Panda range, especially if you're not Pirate All 7, you know, it's going to take some practice to learn the range of the Grand Panda. But you can do this. You can maybe deploy over a little bit to the left. Boomer! What are you doing, man? Okay, but there should be fine. So it should be out of range. So you test there. If not, you can always come at side angles like that. I know I'm wasting troops here. It doesn't matter. I'm just showing you. You know, 1-2 gems is not the end of the world. So in comes Boomer, fantastic Boomer. He's going to help us take down this pirate hall. And the resources, as I said, are all inside the base. So, you know, it's not going to be profitable. Again, let's come out of this. There's nothing really to snipe. Again, if you want to, take your time. 1 gem. Oh, 1 gem, that's not too bad. 7 gunners. We know we can use 7 gunners. It's still 1 gem. It does vary depending on what skills they've got and so on. I won't try and confuse you with that. Where is this pirate hall? It's here. Out of range, there's a bunker there, so you know it'll probably cover up to about there. Plus you've got the pirate ship here. You'll be safe from around where the guild ship is. The cannon won't be able to reach, the mortars won't be able to reach. Again, you've got to sort of learn the range of the troops. Just here should be fine. So let's try 8 troops this time, see if it's still 1 gem. Obviously the more troops you use, if you're not gemming, the longer it's going to take. So you know, use, depending on what it is, you could even use 2, but then you've got to take into account how long it's going to take the pirate hall out, and to how long it's going to train that troop. So what we are, number 4? Yeah, number 4 victory. Remember, streaks do not count. We're worrying about the victories. That's what we need to worry about. But the more victories and streaks that you get combined together there, then the shorter training time it is for your troops. So I didn't know if you know that, but you do now. That's all our troops. So still, yes, 1 gem. So we'll try like 9 gunners next time. Let's try and find our next victim. Again, obviously, don't forget, if you need to, drop pirate rank in between, as I said on the last video. It's not going to hurt you, and you know, if we need to, we'll try that as well. So now, again, we just got to be patient. It hasn't took too long to find some of these bases. That's a nice easy base to raid there. Wow. Okay, so you've got to be careful here. There's a gun tower, cannons. No, because of the mortar's range. Not that, you know, I couldn't take the base on, but it's going to cover over here where gunners are going to be. And we don't want that. We want nice, easy victory with minimal troops again. So no, that's not ideal. We don't like centralised pirate halls. Wow, that's a lot of grog there. I would love to raid this. But we're going to give the gentleman a shield. There's a bunker there, gun tower, so you're sort of half protecting it. I don't mind. You know, let's drop 1 gunner there, 1 over there, get some fire on there, onto the gun tower. So we've got to do 8 troops, I said. Right, yep, there we go. Now maybe I can teach... No, I can't teach him a lesson. You know, if the storages are sort of out here a little bit, this looks like something you'd see from Clash of Clans. Yeah, if the storage is a bit more exposed, maybe have a little snipe. Who knows? Maybe they're... Probably not, because the difference of the gold and grog, I can't see it being a collector raids. But you can always test it. I'm not going to, because yeah, it's just too much in the way. Anyway, let's come off of this one. So that was 8. Yeah, 1 gem, so we'll try it. 9. There we go, there's our first chest. Is the bandit's chest. Perfect. And look at all these buffs. Tenacious Brutes. You got the Witch Doctor, and this one, Buccaneers. And what's this next one coming out? It's Buccaneers again. But we're not using the Buccaneers, we're just using the Gunners for the moment. But if you need to, you know, you've got that option where you use them as your tanks. And if you Don't use them all. Just trickle a few in there, get the gunners there to do your damage. And I mean, you could have done it like that one with the mortar. I was saying don't do that. You could do that with bucks and gunners. But again, the more troops you use, the longer you've got to wait. So weigh it up. That's no good to us. So let's try and find another suitable base for us to take on. So 10 minutes, you know, if you equal that with a bit of talking at the start there, 2 odd minutes of base, roughly, to find them and take them out. I know obviously I'm gemming it, but still, that's not bad doing. Okay, so there's quite a bit of loot there. We could maybe try and tax him, but I don't know if it'd be worth it. You know what, I've seen this base before, and so... and so have my guild members. Yes, we used to post this one quite often. This guy's left this layer. I think he's quit the game, to be honest. But I don't mind. It means I get to raid him. I'll give him a nice free shield. There is a cannon here, so again, like I said before, we'll take this Grand Panner out first. Make sure there's not a sneaky one over there. There's not. There's some grog storages, so we'll get a couple of bucks in there. Keep our bucks there. Now we want to line up some of our gunners. So the cannon will target the closest thing first, which is our buccaneers. So we've got our gunners at the back. Unfortunately, this Mystic Mortar is a bit of a pain, but it's okay. We've got enough bucks there, enough gunners to take care of the pirate hall. If we had some thieves, maybe have a go of that. If we just place a few bucks in there, so it distracts the mortar there and the gun tower, then we use our gunners to hit these storages. We're going to tax him for being a pain in the backside for, you know, make us use more troops than we had to. So it's only fair that we take some of his resources to replace those troops that we've had to spend, plus our time. So why not? We quit taxing. Now, I've almost got all the grog storages. What I've used maybe, I don't know, 13, 17 troops, and they've paid their way more than twice over. So let's end that. 427,000, 187,000 gold, 3 BP. So you earn tiny bits of BP streaking. Plus from the chest. There you go, 1317 wasn't a bad guess. So again, there you go, 2 gems, that's 17 troops. We had to try 9, I think, still, if I remember correctly. And don't forget they had the what's it, the BP damage or toughness or something from the buffs. Okay, so we've got a mortar here, and we've got a bunker here. But if we wanted to, as long as the ship's not in the way, yeah, we could. We're going to take some damage hitting the mortar from the mortar and the ship. The bunker there, we can take them out. Hopefully, should be just out of range of the gun tower. We deploy properly. Again, if we be smart, we're going to place a gunner there. Distract that mortar. Just 2 gunners, that'll be enough. Take the fire off the ship. I've got my TG perks. You might need a few more gunners than that. Again, you want to get a few gunners in here, like so that bunker gets taken care of. And now they should focus onto the pirate hall, like so. And that they do. So can we tax this gentleman here? Not really, because it's a bit well defended, but you could do the same thing again if the gun tower weren't in the way. Distract with a buck or a few bucks and then hit the gold storage. But, you know, it doesn't matter. We're going to take this pirate hall out. As I said, just a bit of trickery there. Couple of troops lost, but we took out the mortar and the bunker and then straight onto the pirate hall. So what's that, number 7? There we go. It's running a bit slow there. Yeah, so our next chest there obviously shows you that it don't show you as soon as you hit 10. You have to like go on the 11th victory, then it shows you what your next chest is going to be. I think it's number 13 is the next chest, I want to say. But okay, that was 7 troops, 1 gem. I thought you used more than that, to be honest. Come on now. There we go. Oh, and look who's back again. It's the full force Sky Raiders. They won't leave me alone. They keep finding me. Now let's find our next victim. Let's see who we're going to be raiding. Okay, this is a strange one. You have the cannons. The cannons are going to be a problem. Even this cannon here is in range. The ground power is not going to be a problem. You know, that should come down to about there. No exposed storages really, to be honest. The mortars are too far. The bunkers are too far. You know, I think it go to about there. As I said, this cannon is going to be a problem, but again, we're going to trickle in some buccaneers, a couple of gunners, Then we're going to have a couple here. That should be taking care of business now, hopefully. The gun tower might even reach my guns at the back here, so you keep an eye on that if they do. They just about can't. For some reason, I don't know why. Maybe because the gun tower's a little bit too low, but the gun towers I have is, I think, 8 range. Don't quote me on that. I think it's 8 range, and this could be like a 6 range, so that's why it's not hitting the gunners. Let's get some more in there, help us out, take us out a little bit quicker, because you don't want to hear me keep rambling on. So hopefully it's going to go down any second now. We can move on to the next pirate hall. We're not going to tax this base. How many troops did we use? 9. Obviously bucks are a little bit shorter time than gunners to make, but okay, we know we're okay at 9. We'll try it, 10 next time. See how that goes. So we have another 22 to go. Oh, that still under 2 minutes as well. That is very surprising. Okay, so that ground pounder is going to be a bit of a problem, but there's some grog storage there. There's 2 grog storages. The mystic mortar is going to be a pain in the backside, so we're going to have to be careful with that. Let's just test the waters. We're going to put a gunner there. He's going to hit the outhouse, then he's going to hit the pirate hall. This is going to get a bit annoying because of the mystic mortar. So what we try and do then, we try and go both sides, but one's going to hit the grog storage there. Doesn't really matter. We're going to test the water there. Yeah. So as I said, the ground pounder would reach there. So he's took 2 hits off the ground pounder, like so. That's fine. Now we just start to trick our troops in here, because the mystic mortar doesn't hurt our troops. Well, as if the guy was there for ages by himself. Are you crazy? Okay, so now the ground pounder, for some reason, I mean, look, they're standing where the skulls are, I should say, the corpses. How did the ground pounder hit those troops? I have no idea. But yeah, so the mystic mortar there is aiming at our gunners down at the bottom. Don't want to push it because I'll probably end up deploying another troop. So then you deploy on the other side, and therefore you've got actually guns firing all the time. And again, get a few pop shots off of the grog storage. We're going to tax him for being a pain again. That's fine. We're entitled to do that. 109,000 covers the cost of our gunners. 11 now, so we know it costs 2 gems for 11 gunners. But obviously, your gunners could be more than one if you're a pirate all 11 watching, or pirate all 10, or it can be less if obviously pirate all 8, 7, 6, and so on. So let's find our next one. Our next victim, hopefully, is not that one. Is a millionaire with exposed storages and exposed pirate hall. We can only but dream. This isn't going to be the base neither, but again, look at the walls. I've been saying to a lot of people, and in a lot of videos, walls are very important. Everyone said that in all different types of games like this, but this game has more loot than the average game. So make sure you spend that resources you get on walls, because I will skip a base that has real high level walls over, like this guy, level 6 and 4 walls. I appreciate it's probably quite a new Pirate Hall 7, but if they was like level 9 walls, I'd be less inclined to want to attack it. So let's keep skipping forwards. Hopefully we're going to find that. I'm sure we've seen this one already. Not too sure though. And I think we might have seen this one. Where this game hasn't got a massive user base, you will see a lot of the same bases. You'll click and go, hold on, I think I've seen that. You most likely have. Because, there's not millions of players out there. People are on shields as well. Okay, we're going to take this one on. Just put too many buccaneers there. I don't care. Let's get through these bases, man. We want... And then we can do a chest opening. So it's going to be quite a lengthy one. Don't know how I'm going to carry on talking through all this. This could take like an hour. I hope not. Maybe I have to start pausing until I start finding bases. Because I don't know how much more talk I can honestly do, to be honest with you. I mean, I've done that video earlier on, which was about an hour. And, I try and listen to every video that I make you guys listen to. So, so I feel your pain. No, but honestly, I do. I try and watch every video. And, we're a third of the way through. This could easily go on an hour. And I want to try and make it, not too long, so you'd have to listen to me ramble on and on and on, trying to fill in the gaps. But I do try and think of useful information in between finding these bases, so you're not sitting there thinking, man, this guy just won't shut up. So Beto, please stop talking. No, generally I do try and think of useful information that I would sometimes forget or learn later on in the game, because I made a lot of mistakes myself, and most of the YouTube videos I was seeing was way out of date. They didn't have like legendary faults back then. You had like to use a legendary pirate. This is useful information. Yeah, to use a legendary pirate as a tavern slot. Yeah, I'm not joking. There's one called Frankenbrutenstein or something like that, or Santa Brant, something. I don't know, but yeah, there was. So the game has evolved a lot. I've mentioned before in another video, Negs Network, that has base designs on it, but some of those again are out of date. They didn't have flame gates back in the day. They didn't have legendary faults back in the day. So there has been, obviously now there's no ARRs on them ones, because ARRs been obviously released recently. So most of those are from players from like 2+ years ago. So you could go, oh, that's a nice looking base. Oh, hold on, I've got legendary fault and flame gates. Where are they meant to go? So yeah, we are lacking a lot in new base designs. Obviously, Pirate 11s, they'll just mostly copy the people that's in the top of the leaderboards that come out with a new base design, and that's why you'll see a lot of the same base design. But there's not a lot of people, and that's why I created the Pirate 6 one. There's Pirate 5. I forgot to release Pirate 4, but I've got to remember that because I did have a really good Pirate 4 base design, similar to the Pirate 5, which I sort of just edited a little bit. I've got to do another Pirate 8, I think, because that one's a troll. My Pirate 7, I did nick off of someone else. It was off that Negs Network, but it had a Pirate in the middle, so I changed it around. I don't like my Pirate in the middle. I'd like a cheaper shield or a free shield. So I sort of tweaked the base round to fill in the gaps where the Pirate was, and it worked fantastic. I've always defended very well. You can check out my profile, search my clan Art of Pillaging. You'll find it in many, you see me about probably on the forums and all sorts. Just ask me in the comments below, and if you need be, I'll write it out for you, and you can check my profile. Okay, so we're struggling now a little bit to find bases that we can hit. We don't want to go full into armies here and go to big battles, because the video going to about 3 hours. And so maybe what we have to do is start thinking about dropping our pirate rank. But at 55 pirate rank, you wouldn't think I'd be struggling too much to find bases. But as I said, the minimum I can see now is a Pirate 7, which is going to start to get tricky to find exposed Pirates. I had no problem as a Pirate 8, 7, 6, because there's so many exposed. And I even done it in my Pirate 4. I just left the Pirate way in the corner with all the rocky outcrops. And I used to get a lot of free shields. And then because they put all the troops down to take out the Pirate, all 25 of them or something, then they will come in a direction. That's probably why my Pirate 4 defended so well. Because, I banked on people deploying all troops in one area. So sorry if I'm a bit slow clicking next. One, I don't want to give you, your eyes a bit of a sore there. Plus talking as well. I'm sure I just pushed that, and that was Sven in 2 times in a row. Again, I don't want to take on these bases full on. Look at that, Pirate 9 with level 4 walls. Wow. Someone either gemmed or, yeah, must have done, because look at the storages. Yeah, definitely. Someone gemmed to this. I have no idea why. Okay, never mind that. As I said, I could have took that on, but no point. Cannon there, gun tower there, no use to us. Okay, so there's a mortar there. There's a gunpowder. There's a grand powder. There's a gunpowder. No, definitely not. Carol, I'm going to have to take your base on, because you're about the easiest one I've seen with an exposed pirate hall, or should I say partly exposed pirate hall. So we're going to have to, and they've got a gun tower there as well, so I've got to try and, I need to feed my bucks into that gap. I have got, obviously, brutes there. I could go in with it, but the brute's going to take 2 odd minutes a pop, and that's quite a bit of time when I could use, some bucks instead. So that's quite good. We took out the mortar, the gun tower. We've got this bunker. Unfortunately, because the way the AI works, we try and clear some of these buildings. Maybe I can deploy my gunners here at Rocky Outcross. Then they'll come straight up into the pirate hall. But I have to be careful, because this gunner, This cannon could take out my troops, but that's good. Our gunners are now focusing on that. Now that's taken care of, I've got nothing to worry about. So again, spending more troops, but they should go up here, again following the AI. And why they've gone there, that's not the closest building. But okay, now they're going to hit the pirate hall. Now we can use the ability. So yeah, I mean, obviously I wasn't right there with the AI, but they should have, because I deployed on this side. If they deployed that side, they should have gone to the gold storage, but generally they should have gone to that. So you start to learn the AI of the game and where your troops are going to go. I spoke about that as well recently. This is going to be a 2-star victory, unfortunately, which is going to push our pirate rank up a little bit more. So only try to get the 1-star, so that it keeps your pirate rank low, otherwise that means you've got to lose more and more battles. I'm not worried about the little bit of loot there, and there we go, got a bit of bonus gold. Okay, so that's 11. Yeah, I was right, bandits chest 13. Okay, so 2 gems there. We are, getting there, and as you can see, the time has ticked on more. Oh, hello, that was quite a quick find, that will help a lot. The cannons are out of the way, the gun tower can't reach us. Actually, let's just make sure there's no ground pounders sneakily waiting for me to deploy my troops on the corner there. No, there's not, so now we can just go put a 10 in there. Obviously, the mortars are too far away. He's got all his storages there. If you have more loot, again, I could go and tax him, but, I'm not going to waste a couple of gunners just for that. So that's helped our time out immensely there. 14,700, that's perfect. 1 gem, so probably can't, maybe 11, we'll try 11 guns if we can. That little funny symbol there, the 2 together, was the gunners. I think that's gunner damage plus 5 or 10%, something like that. Okay, no, we're not going to take this one on, because of course, although the defences are outside the walls, it's still going to be too many troops expended to get the win. And while I'm gemming armies, I don't particularly gem a whole army or half an army just to get a pirate hall. Again, that one was a bit of a pain. A lot of tough bases down here. Not enough loot to even contemplate storming into the middle there. There's only 1 layer of walls. That's an interesting base layout. I think they're confused with Clash of Clans, but okay. At least they're trying something different, and that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to learn AI as much as I can, and I think that you can do it a lot by defense and building bases to see or predict how AI is going to work. And if you've seen recently my new base in the past day or two, I've changed it. I want to see how that works. It has been 3-star by Pirate Hall 11, but I'm hoping like Pirate Hall 10, 9, 8 is going to attack it, and I want to get to see how it performs properly. So no idea why I'm looking at that base. That's totally not going to happen. Nor is this one here. Very strange layout. This one is a big no. Now we need to start finding these easy exposed pirate halls. Not bad loot there for a Pirate Hall 7 actually. 600 on the, what's it, 638,000. More than this Pirate Hall 8. And more than this one. Again, we've just got to keep pushing next. Next is your best friend in this game and most other games as well. But especially in this one, because we're talking about Plunder Pirates. So keep pushing your next button. Okay, that's no good. I got excited for a second. I thought it was going to have an exposed Pirate Hall. But to no avail. Not much loot on that one. And what I like about doing this as well, you do get to see a variety of different base designs, and sometimes you can even nick them from your opponents. Take a screenshot of their base, go, well, actually, I like that. And what I would do then as well, if you're feeling up to it, if you've got enough resources sitting there, or, if you're fighting to get some loot, but whatever, make sure you fight the base. You try the base, see where you think you would go in from, and see if, if you see that as the weakness, go in that direction and see how the base performs before you try and nick the idea. Now, I'd love to sort of tax this person, but, there's too many defences there. That is a big, big problem. The mortar's going to, even if I deploy it in that little gap there, the mortar's probably going to be able to hit me. We'll try it. If we lose, we lose, right? Doesn't matter. Let's just get a bunch of gunners in there. Yeah, I didn't say that, mortar. No, that's not fair. Not fair at all. No, guys. No, it doesn't matter how many put in there. They're going to be stupid now. Guys. Maybe. What am I doing? No, come on now, brutes. Someone's not playing ball. This is not funny anymore. So yeah, instead of going for the mortar, yeah, go for the mortar. Go for the mortar. Don't go for the ship. That's it. That's it, brute. That's it. We've got some brains. The brute has brains. That's a good thing about this game as well. Mortars actually knock your men backwards, forwards, whatever direction. But, you know, it's great because it changes troop direction as well, as you just saw there. Now, is this a potential to try and redeem herself? I don't think it's possible, because, watch, the AI is going to go towards the grog storage, or towards the ship. No one's actually going to want to go towards the pirate hall. Maybe? No, not that one. If we can just get some of these outlying buildings out the way, we might be able to get this pirate hall. But this is, again, this is going to cost me so many gems. It's just, was it worth it? Not really. But, you know, I'm struggling to find bases. And you will. This is a good idea. You know, you're going to get frustrated at bases. You're going to go, oh, that's it, I'm throwing my men in. That's going to affect you big time. Now, the only way we're going to get a win, potentially, is now if we try and get a 50%. So not taking the pirate out, but getting 50%. Is that going to work for us? Maybe. But then time starts to factor in. So we've got just over a minute left. We've got a few more percent to get. Maybe that there might get us some. I'm not too sure what the percentage are. I never do the maths for that. Maybe I'm wrong not to do the maths for it. But look at that. Look at that cannon. That's a, you know, couple percent there. It's something. Didn't I just put a gunner down? Sure it is. The storage is about 5%. That was a 4%. But yeah, that's not too bad. Tax him a little bit because, you know, it's cost me a big army here. Why not? Okay, that'll do. 55%. So I still earned a profit. It was still worthwhile, sort of. But now we need 17 more. Wow. Okay, we're half out into it. Almost 32 minutes into this now. And we're not even halfway. Unfortunately, we really need to find these bases. I might start, you know, yeah, I'm going to pause this till I find them. Save you some time. So I found this base. Took me about 20 clicks of next, maybe. Now the problem is this mortar here. So you only need one buccaneer because, again, it cannot fire when in a close proximity. So we use it one buck. He charges in there. I'm going to take him out. The mortar there is going to be too far. The gun tower there is going to be too far. The only problem we've got here is the gun tower and the cannon. But we should be okay if we just trickle some troops into this little pocket here and here. So they're going to focus onto these two first before they go for the gun tower. That's fine. We should have enough troops here. Buccaneers have gone in now. That's fine again. Going to hit those grog storages. Probably could do maybe a couple just in here, and they should go towards the pirate hall straight away. You know, you can never tell. The gunners could have veered off that direction. We don't want that. We want to get this pirate hall taken care of. This buck is doing a great job of tanking damage for us. And obviously that one there before the cannon turns on to the gunners. Now we can end this, and we're going to find a next base. Just so you know, guys, this is the most loot I have seen on a Pirate Hall 7 as a Pirate Hall 9. That is a lot of loot. So I'm sitting here pondering, do I go for a full-on attack? And you know what? I'm going for it. It's got to be done. I can't sit here and not attack this base. It would be rude just to leave it there for someone else. I need... That could be you, by the way. I've got to take this loot. It just has to be done. And then I just gem the whole army. I'm not even... Yeah, it's alright. Yeah, use them all. I was contemplating not using them. But, you know, the more I use, the quicker we're going to flatten the space and go and get all the loot and the pirate hall. Yeah, I don't mind 3 stars. It's perfectly fine. I could even sit here and maybe go back down to Pirate Hall 1. Obviously, I'm not going to let you guys sit here and watch me go down to Pirate Hall 1. Sorry, Pirate Rank 1 again. I'll pause the video for that, but I might try that, and obviously we might have more chance of finding those bases. As I said before, don't be afraid to go back down to Pirate Rank 1. It's just a bit easier and saves time. I'm not doing it, but you know, maybe you're saving time in the long run instead of keep pushing next. Okay, so we should be pretty cool to finish this one with a 3-star victory, I would hope. I should think so. There's a lot of troops. Even if not, yeah, the guild ship there and the ship back here. That's fine. As long as we get all the loot, don't really care about the 3-star. So the quicker we can get the loot, the quicker we can get out and go back down to Pirate Rank 1. Couple of collectors left and a Mystic Mortar, then we can get going back down and get the rest of these Pirate Hall sniping done. So that's it. I'm going to pause this and we're going to get going down to Pirate Rank 1. Just remembered, do not come out of the battle. Make sure you stay, thank you for the freeboots chest, make sure you stay in this screen, do not leave it when gem that army, and obviously continue the streak. If you come out, you are in big problems. Okay, so we'll be back shortly. Thankfully, we have found and exposed Pirate Hall 11. Again, if you're lower than Pirate Hall 9 and you've not seen one of these Pirate Hall 9 Plus with the big cannons on them. I know there's one on the Pirate Hall 6 got cannons, but they don't work, trust me. Okay, so going back to this, what you want to do is, if they're at the top here, that means they're going to shoot long range. They can't shoot you when you are close. If they're down at the bottom here, then of course they can shoot close range, but can only shoot at angles. And there's Boomer. Thank you, Boomer. Now, I could do this, and Boomer will take forever, meaning we won't have to train more troops, but we've got no time to wait. So deploy in the middle between the two cannons, and they will not be able to be fired upon onto your gunners. So that's a useful bit of information there for you. The guy doesn't have enough loot for me to try and snipe or anything. I know there's 900,000, it's just not worth it. So let's come out of this battle, and we're going to pause this and get ready to find the next one. I love these type of bases. So we've got all these little baby cannons. There's no mortar behind the Pirate Hall, I've already checked, so you know, we'll be fine. We're going to use the Berserker mode on our bucks. So that's 4 bucks used. They're going to take care of those little baby cannons. No problem there whatsoever. As you can see, look behind there. There's nothing protecting it. Not enough loot again to sit here and try and, you know, steamroll the base. Just no point. So we get our gunners in there. Now they're all in there, we're going to push our ability that will help us get through this Pirate Hall quicker. There is, I think, through the research, the stay on target will last longer. Obviously, the more research you do, so that could be why mine are lasting longer than yours, or maybe not as much, as the case may be. So we're going to sit here a second, let these get some loot for us, just do a bit of taxing, then we'll come out of this. But I'll pause it now, and then we'll get ready for the next one. So we have found our next victim. Always be careful when it is a higher level than, say, PH 7+. Make sure the ground pandas are not hiding anywhere to take out your troops for this Pirate Hall. So again, it's up the top here. So, you know, we can just deploy our troops in here. Be fine. Use that ability. One more gunner just to make sure, you know, it's 10. Be able to use 1 gem then. We're going to take this out and then move on. I think this one actually gives us another freebooter chest. I think we're on, what, 16 now? 16? Yeah, I think 16 victories. So hopefully they're going to finish this any second. There we go. We're going to find out, is it number 16 for us? Let's push our button here. Oh, sorry, number 18, Bandits chest. Perfect, so we've got 12 more to go. Again, I'm going to pause this to try and save some time. Again, Poseidon, we find our next victim. It's only really a cannon. You've got a Mystic Mortar there, it's going to be a bit of a pain. Now, you've got the little turrets here that's real low down, so you've got to be real precise in aiming these gunners, otherwise they will get shot. Okay, so we've got about, I don't know, 6, 7 in now. Get one more. As I said, the Mystic Mortar is going to be a pain. It's going to keep, you know, stunning our men. So it's going to take them longer to take care of this base. There's not a lot of loot there. And there we go, we've shrugged off the stun. We're getting very close to taking it out. I'd say there's not much loot on this one, so, you know, there's no taxing involved. We just take this out, end the battle. I think the next chest is at 20, 25, then 30. Let's just check. Yep, 20 is going to be the freebooters chest. Again, I'll see you again very shortly. This one's going to be a little tricky because of the cannon. The mortar's going to be out of range, the bunker's going to be out of range, but we're going to have a bit of a problem with the cannon. So, you know, we're going to drop 2 brutes in there, we're going to drop still 10 gunners. It's going to cost us maybe 2-3 gems, but you know what, we don't care at this point. That's what I mean. By the end of, like, the streaking is starting to become a bit tedious, repetitive, and we just want to get the job done. We just want our chests so we can sit here and open them all. So we come out of this one, and again, I'll go and find another one before I unpause the video. Here is another tricky little customer. So we've got 2 cannons here. We've got the bunker there. The mortar's nowhere in range. Don't have to worry about that. So I think he's put the walls here to say like it's safe to deploy your troops here. Although I'm not too sure. I think the radius is going to be pretty close. I'm going to just deploy it past, say, here. And I think, yeah, we're going to be safe there. So we start to pull in our other gunners. So, you know, some people might put like a little decoration, say, oh, it's safe here. But be wary. Some people like to play games and trick you. This one's going down real quick. This has been a super easy one. We can just jump straight in. By the way, it was 2 gems in the last one, if anyone was curious, for the brutes. And there we are, 21. We got the 3 booters in the last one, so now we're working towards the marauders, 25. Don't really like the corsairs at 30, but, you know, we might as well go and take it. Another 5 doesn't really matter. It's not the end of the world. We're going to jump on to the next one. That was a boost for gunners. Again, we're going to sit here. Well, I'm going to sit here, and you guys get to actually... We might be in luck. We might be in luck. Yeah, Lady Luck have it. We're going to go for this one. We're going to use some more troops than usual, but it doesn't matter. Again, as I said, it starts to get tiring doing this streaking. Grand Pounder, ouch, that's going to hurt. But as long as we take out these cannons and so on, we'll be fine. Should be out of range of that. And there's a mortar over there as well. Ah, just the raid gets better and better. The raid gets better and better. Just get in there, guys. And apply the rest of these brutes. As I said, yeah, it gets real tedious, boring, but again, you start to lose concentration like I have, and yeah, now we're going in, and now we've got a big problem. The ground pound is going to hurt big time. Maybe we get our bucks in there, because the ground pound shouldn't be able to reach the bucks. Oh, that hurt. We can get those in there. A lot of troops been using this one, but I don't care. Wow, maybe I do. We need to finish this raid, and quick, guys. We really do. Please get through this wall. Will you shoot through the wall? Shoot the bunker? We need something. Ow, that's hurting. That is real hurting. Big time. We maybe use the brute there. Ouch. We might be able to do this. Might be able to. A couple more shots. Finally. So you perhaps use the whole army. There's probably guys will be laughing hysterically about that one. Don't care. We've got another win. We just move on. You know... I won't do this too many times, you know, unless everyone enjoys for some reason me, you know, pirate hall sniping and the odd occasional recklessness. Like that one, you know, some of them do design base site to really trick it. And that's why you got to keep your eye open for grand pans, because as I said, they will place it in a funny place, so it will take out your troops. Okay, we'll be back shortly, because I do want to try and get in at the... oh, hold on, this might be an exposed one. Yes, that's good. I do want to get in the chest opening this episode. You know, that'll be the cherry on the cake. So, you know, this is going to take a matter of seconds now. We're getting ever so close towards the 25. As I said, I will go up to 30. Again, it's another hour-long video. It's a lot of hours coming into this lately. But, you know, it's the weekend. We might as well get as much content as we can. Plus, you know, you've got more free time, unless you work on the weekends. More free time than usual, so that's why I'm doing the longer episodes as well. Plus, you know, as I said before, I do enjoy them. Let's pause the video. What on earth is this? I got no idea. But yeah, I thought obviously that's a lighthouse, I want to say. I got no idea. There's some loot in there, so you know, if you want some free loot, you might as well go get some free loot. So let's get some gunners either side there. Let them work on that. We have a tricky little cannon here. Don't forget, these are lowered down the turrets on the pirate hall, so it will be able to shoot close range in the corners only again. So that's why we've got our gunners here at the back. Buccaneers are taking a shot. As you can see, his health coming down. He's going to die any second now, like so. And so that's getting taken out. We're taxing as well. There's some build-ups in there. I don't want us to get like 50%, because we have to start dropping PR in a second, because we're up to 40 odd already. You know, the easier bases like this, they're down sort of PR1 and so. So, you know, probably try and go as low as you can. As I said, you know, that was a little nasty range for me, sort of the 70s and 80s PR. It took forever to find bases, but here, you know, it's not taking me any more than 10 clicks of next, so I don't mind that. Let's use our ability quickly. We want to try and get some of this loot. We don't want to sit here all day. I'm going to pause this. I'm going to jump into the next one. Okay, let's attack this guy here. Not a lot of resources, a very strange layout there, but let's get our 10 gunners in here. Let's use our ability. Get this taken down super quick again. This one's going to be victory number 25, which is going to give us the Marauder's chest. That means we've got 5 more to go to get the Corsairs, and then we can jump into the chest opening and see what we're going to get. For those that have stuck it out this long in the video, I do appreciate all the time everyone takes, and all the views I get as well. You know, even a handful of people I appreciate watching each and every video. It doesn't have to be hundreds of thousands. I do appreciate, just a handful of people every day tuning in to watch my videos, so thank you for that. I'm going to pause this, save you time again. I'll tell you what, I've pushed next about 50 times and I can't find a base at all, so we're going to go a bit crazy again here, and we're going to deploy a lot of troops and get the job done, because we're going to be here all night otherwise. And I ain't got time for that. I've got some proper farming to be doing. I've got a Ching Sheet to get going, a Black Bar, that's without any research as well. I think Sky Raid's got to get going as well. So I need like tens of million of grog. I'm not going to get that today, obviously, but because I've been doing a lot of YouTubing today. But tomorrow it's another day. We'll get stuff done as well. So there's the pirate hall done. We're going to jump into the next one. Right, this one, there's a cannon behind the pirate hall. There's a cannon here as well. So what we're going to do, we're going to get a brute in there. We're going to get a 10 just spread out gunners there. We're going to hit the button already. Try and get through these buildings as quickly as possible. Then move on to the pirate hall and get this raid 1. So that'll give us about another 3 more battles, I think. Don't go the wrong way, gunners, please. No, 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 no. Please, no. Don't go the wrong way. Yes, stay there. Get this pirate hall. Yeah, so that will give us 3 more battles to win, and then we can obviously start progressing and open these chests, because I'm excited. There's materials I need now, because I've been, upgrading my pirates, and they're starting to cost like 20 shark tooths, and 10 of this, and 15 of that, and 20 of that. It's crazy, okay? It's absolute crazy how much stuff I'm starting to need. Just about enough troops there. Get that job done. We're going to move on to the next one now. Okay, so this one, because I've got brutes, I can get to that cannon, but if I don't take care of this gun tower first, so we put the buck in there, we've got the gun tower, sorry, the turrets on the pirate hall attacking us, so I'm going to use more troops than I want to, but we had to do that. We really needed to get some troops in here, take care of that cannon before we can start going crazy onto the pirate hall. Resources are not too bad, to be honest, and we should be able to get, not all, but we're going to get some of this tax in. So we're going to see how much in a minute. Unfortunately, we have got this Mystic Mortar bin, absolute nuisance to us. I do despise the Mystic Mortars. A lot of people like this one. It's a level 1, I believe. Do not upgrade their Mystic Mortars. I know it costs a lot of BP. You need BP for the Academy and for your Legendary Pirates. But trust me, their Mystic Mortars are absolutely priceless. 4,500, I think, 7,500 to level 3, which is maxed. Worth their weight in gold. Trust me. So let's see how much we're going to get from taxing. I think most of it's actually... Yeah, I don't know, actually. I thought it would be in the collectors. They've taken out a few collectors already, I believe. Not a bad amount coming from this. See how long our troops can go for. The Mystic Mortar should go down and has gone down out. Where are these gunners going, guys? We're meant to get here and get the money. But I guess not. We have the buck there, got a low-level cannon there. The bunkers just come into play. But, we're not doing too bad on the taxing side. The gunners there are taking out the gun tower. There is another cannon there. So, we're not going to get all the loot this one, I don't think, because the gunners decide to go Rambo style. Rambo, you're definitely not Rambo. Oh, no. Right, we're going to end this now before we hit 50%. Jump straight into the next one. This could actually be a tricky one because of the bunker and the ship there, but I think we could be okay. We'll see. Get a gunner in there, a few gunners in there. I think we'll be okay as long as they don't go veering off left and right. They go straight forward. Yeah, see, I thought so. It'll be fine. The bunker won't be able to reach my gunners. They can reach the bucks, but not the gunners. As you can see there, it's about to go down in a second. I think that leaves us one more. We're going to have a quick check together now. All of that. Yeah, one more victory. And if this comes down to you, if you've got a full army sitting there, which you should have, Make sure the last raid is generally one that's pretty tasty. If you want to, you can sit there and go, wow, actually, this is pretty nice. We'll go for a full... I don't want to, it's going to take another 3 minutes. But yeah, you can go for a tasty raid like that and make it worthwhile, and, that will add to the sum of how much you're going to take at the end of it. So let's pause this till we find one. I'm not going to go for all the resources. I just want to steamroll the base. The portal's, relatively close. We just put our bucks down. We're going to put our gunners down. And just, get this over and done with now. Because I'm starting to get hungry. I need some food. So they should be able to take out the mortar now. Cannons are going down, the bunker's facing the wrong way, Grand Panda's taking care of it, it's just straight in onto the portal. Not even going to worry about taking all the loot. As soon as this goes down, we're going to jump straight out, and we're going to jump straight into the chest opening. Thank you very much. Don't worry about Texan. You're welcome. Okay, let's order the troops there, why not? Come out of this now, yes, thank you, let's push that fast. And we just got 6 loyalty tokens. Bonus. Come out of this now, yes, we want to end the streak. We've got a 30 streak sitting there. Okay, wow, chat's been dead. Okay, let's go into the chest opening. Don't know if we're probably not going to be able to open them all. We've got some grog there. Can we get any legendary going? 3 point of mil? Probably not. I know that I said Black Bart needs doing. Sadie Ching Shi needs doing. So yeah, I've got enough there. 5,000 BP as you just saw there. That's quite a big chunk. Ching Shi. 3.6 mil's not enough to get her going, so she's going to have to wait another day. She's going to be a little bit behind Sadie the goat. Black Bart, I need him doing, so let's get that done. That's going to get rid of some stuff for us, and hopefully we can get a few more chests because of that. So let's jump into the Corsairs. Let's be different. Let's go into the Corsairs. Let's see what we're going to get today. 5 slots of BP. I need crocodile tears. Wow, there we go. There's 1,000 BP. Oh, sorry, 1,750 BP just in the first chest. So all those that keep moaning about BP, read them and weep them, baby. Come and streak. Okay, Marauder chest. We're going to open this one too. Why we're going to open this? We're going to open this because just in case I can't get... Oh, there's 15 gems too. 750 BP. Ironing got. I need that for Ching Shi. A Voodoo Mask. I need those for Tinto. So that's been over 2,000 BP from 2 chests. Come on, guys. And Pirate 11s can see more BP in chests than me because I'm Pirate 9. So I don't know what the complaints are about. There's not enough BP. Just come and streak, guys. Learn something. Come and streak. Bandits chest. Let's open this one. And then we'll jump into a freebooters, then we'll open the bandits as long as we can fit all this stuff in. 200 AP, some resources. Need resources, no problem whatsoever there. Freebooters, let's see what we're going to get from this one. Tap the button here. More gems, baby, yes, 2 will do. Glittering amethyst, I don't need that. Let's open the freebooters, then we'll jump into the bandits, and then we'll flip back and forwards until they're all gone. Another 650. We've got to be working towards 3,000 BP. We've got to be at least 2,325 BP. That isn't too bad from streak. I generally average 2,000, 2,500 BP per 30 streak. Can't complain. Oh no, I was meant to do the bandits. Never mind. I'm going to do the freebooters. All resources and 1,700 EP. Man, that is impressive. I need EP. I did say it in the other episode because I need to get the lighthouse going. Simple as that. Plus the perks need funding every day. More EP. Thank you very much. 950 EP from this. Obviously, Pirate 11s don't need EP, where us lower guys, we need it. We need lots of it. EP, look at that. So, we got through all those chests. We didn't have to chuck nothing away. We got some materials that are needed, some that we're going to need to chuck away. But I hope you enjoyed this episode all. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.